Hello everyone, I'm back. I've got some more of the Art Nouveau Gansai Tambi. I did this yesterday and then I decided to go ahead and then move, because I've decided I'm going to swatch the whole palette. I'm going to put it all in my sketchbook. So I just redid the one from yesterday in my book. And now I'm going to do the greens next. Oops, I forgot to wet that one. This palette, the Art Nouveau palette, is got a lot of really great colors, but then to try to figure out, all right, well, which one do I want to put in the, here's the pad, or the packaging, or whatever. It looks like this with this lady on the front, Kuretake. But trying to decide, what to do next, because I did the pinks and the purples yesterday. My desk needs some help. Intervention is required soon. So I wet the greens, and I decided to just go ahead and swatch them in the color that they're in the box. I usually kind of rearrange them based on what I think is, light to dark or whatever. But let's just live on the wild side, right? It's just paper. So this first one is 503 cobalt green. And I just put a couple drops of water from the pipette on it. And this is still a little damp, so it's making the paper buckle just a little, but we're just going to work with it. But these greens are absolutely gorgeous. The blues look equally yummy too. I'm not super stoked about the browns or the... Man, some of these yellows. I'm kind of dreading those. Look at these things. I mean, like, ooh. But all right. But these colors, oh yeah, I could totally see just doing some abstract stuff in this. But we're just going to swatch these out real quick. This cobalt green. And it's funny because all 6 of these greens are sequential. It starts with 501 and goes through 505. No, 506, 501. But they don't put it in sequence in the palette. This is 501, here's 502, 503, 504, 505, 506. It's really kind of an interesting choice of sequencing, but, whatever. They didn't ask me. My opinion matters very little in the grand scheme of things. So I'm just swatching these colors just to see how much we're going to like them. I really like how yesterday's colors dried down. I just, moments before I turned the camera on, swatched these pinks and purples here in the book, because I just made the decision that I wanted to. Because I've got a lot of these paints. In fact, I may or may not have a bit of them over here like this. I have 2 of these. Yeah, some are metallics and some are pearls. And I've never swatched them all out. But, yeah. So that's my confession. Confession of a watercolor hoarder. Wow, this is called Billiard Green 502. This is... I wasn't sure I was going to like this color in the pan. You know how you see it, you think, it's all right. Wow, is that beautiful. And it doesn't... The thing I like about these paints that I'd forgotten, and I'm getting reacquainted with them again, is how a small amount of water gets these things activated. And then, man, they just... A little goes a long way. With as far as, dipping your brush into the pan and getting some color out. If you want to lay some color down, you will not have a problem. In fact, you might seem to be having the opposite problem, getting too much color. But I'm not going to complain about that. I like highly saturated pigments that I can then really water the heck down. And yeah, this billiard green is... Man, I barely even touched that pan. Whew. Well, all right. That's some green right here. I'm just going to leave it like this. I could probably try to lift some of this up a little bit just to Okay, I said that. Now look at me. I'm lifting it up. I just want to kind of see what it looks like when it's a bit thinner. A bit more washy. Look at this bad boy. I mean, he's just over here looking like the full strength pigment that he is. Let's back some of that off. And same thing here. Let's back some of you off a little bit. Just so we have some variation in the colors, please. Way too much pigment. All right, let's move on. Let's go to shadow green, which is down here, which looks very beautiful. Let me try to be super careful not to get too much of this. Okay, this is looking a lot like its next door neighbor right here. No, I didn't get enough of this one. And it's a struggle. Struggle is real. And as you can tell, I'm being a lot less precious about swatching this series. Wow, too much. Now I found them. Goodness. I'm taking the horseshoe and hand grenade approach this time. All right. Well, shadow green has got a blue color to it, to my eye. But that's very pretty. Either way. All right, moving on to 501 pea green. And I did not get that brush rinsed enough, and I do not want that contaminated. All right, let's try this again. All right, pea green. Very yellow-green color here. Kind of makes me think of green gold or something in that family. I like green gold, but sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with green gold because a little of that stuff can kind of go a long way sometimes. Okay, here we go. Yep. Let's grab some more water. Greens. I think I'll do blues next. And then maybe reds. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I'm running out of pigment on this one. Wow, I just don't have a consistent experience here at all. Too much pigment, then not enough. Okay, well. We persevere. Pea green in the house. Next one's 505 ivy green. This looks like a really nice, I don't know, like a hooker's green, or maybe like if hooker's green and sap green had a baby. Yep. That's swatching nicely. Kind of behaving. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I had better water control on this go around. This color. Man, I sound like an old woman when I let all that frog get phlegmy in my throat. All right, last one. 504 green gray. I'm a little nervous about this color. Let's woof. That is super dark. It's like a really mossy forest gray. Forest green, rather. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to like this one. It looks prettier on the paper than it does in the pan. Which is one of the reasons why I think it's important to swatch stuff for the 100th time this year. I've said that phrase, which I need to stop saying it because y'all know it. It's not like this is a surprise. Let me go back and fix that pea green. It is just looking sad. Like, what kind of pigment load did we not get with pea green here? Okay, green gray is done. That is very moody. All right, pick up a little bit of water and a little bit more of, ooh, that's loaded. I'm not sure it got activated properly because that is now very saturated. Maybe too saturated. I may have overdone it. I may have overplayed my mark here. Oh yeah, I did. Oh well. I could pick some back up, right? Right. In fact, let's take off some of that. So I would like to see that a little bit better. That's still too much pigment. All right. And then I'm going to fix pale pink too while I got you. Because that pale pink is just, there's no pink. There's just no nothing. It's pale mist. It's pale essence of nothing. All right, that feels a little better there, pea green. I have no idea if these paints are light fast or if they're staining or anything. I'm not even sure that information's even on the back of the thing. But you know what? We're just playing around. We're just having a little fun. All right, let's see if we can fix this pale pink over here. Because this is just not great. Okay, add a little more to it and make it show up a little better. Technically, it's probably against some rule somewhere, but I don't care. Okay. Some swatching rule 101 I'm violating. Come get me, swatching bullies. I don't care. Because this is for my own personal use. Okay. Alizarin Crimson I kind of messed up too because I made them touch accidentally like. And so now these two kind of bled into each other, so I quit trying to, let's see if I can kind of balance that girl out. Oh yeah. Like it. Okay. Well, we've got some more paints, more pigments to go. We'll fill in the rest of this book. We've got, I don't need all of these. I only need 2 more. I'll do a blue and something, blue and yellow maybe. I don't know. And then the reds and the tans, whatever's left. But we'll see you again next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.